Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to nfthut.io. So most of the focus on this video is going to be on my defipet about the hunting feature that's getting ready to come out. And I want you guys to be careful with that one because immediately after that, I think within a week and a half, we're going to have another test for the boss fight. So we're going to talk about those two and what you need to be careful of, what you need to be considering when you're using your pets for hunting. Now, before we get started with that, let's get a few things out of the way. I just did a video regarding A-links. And actually, I think this is the video right here, whether you should farm APY or if you should do hero fighting, figure out which one is best. It all depends on the price of the A-links, which one would be better for you to either do farming with the APY, which would be this one right here, or if you should be doing fighting with this one here. Okay, it all depends on the price. Real quick, for those of you guys who may not have time to watch the video, if the price of the token stays low, just go with the farming. Just stick them in here, and keep in mind you can have up to 10, 20, or 100 archers in here. It's going to cost you, every time you put one in, it's going to cost you a transaction fee. But let's say you get a total of like 50 of them in there. When you unless this farming V2 changes that, but currently right now as it stands, you can have 50 or 100 or 1,000 archers. It doesn't matter. They're all going to keep collecting the APY. And as they're collecting the APY, you need to pull only one of them out. So if you're staking 100 archers or 50 archers, if you're staking 50 archers, you pull one of those archers out, it's going to put out all the earning that all of them had earned. And then your earning will be back to zero. And then at that point, you stake that one back in. So everybody that keep mentioning transaction fees, yes. In fact, can we go on here? Oh, perfect. Let's do this. If you stake 616, now when I mentioned, you could get up to 18,000 APY versus 6,000 APY with one Templar. If you have 30 archers, you're not going to get 18,000 APY. It is a multiplier. I'm only using a figure of speech. It's not literally 18,000 APY. Because if you have two archers, you could argue, well, that's like one archer getting 1,200 and whatever those numbers are. But if I get 10 archers, I'm getting 10 archers. Each one of them is earning 616 APY. That does not change my APY to 6,160. The APY is going to stay the same. It's just going to be 10 archers getting 616, 616, 616, 10 times. So it's as if one of them was getting 6,160 APY. But the APY does not change. Don't think you're going to see, my APY is going to show 18,000 if I have 30 of them. No, it's still going to show 616. You're just going to keep multiplying 616 over and over and over up to 30 times if you have 30 archers. Those of you guys who's talking about gas fees, you're correct. And the reason I say you're correct also at the same time, but we both have going to half and half. The reason I say that is because when you keep saying gas fees, yes. So to get these archers in, you're going to keep getting one archer in. If you're going to put 30 in, you're going to pay 30 transaction fees. But when you're ready to collect, you'll need to pull one of them out, and you're going to collect the whole thing, and then you put that one back. So if it's 60 cents for the transaction, 60 cents, you pull one of them out, you collect your whole earning on all of them, and then 60 cents to put them back in, that's $1.20. You don't have to pull all 30 or 50 or 100 of them in. Out. No, you're only going to be paying those transaction fees when you put them in. I would do this if the price does not go back up. Because if you're doing your fighting and you have 10 archers, let me collect. So I have 5 archers, right? That's 2 fights each. That's 10 fights. That means I got to pay 10 transaction fees. Those transaction fees is what's going to make it a difference if the price value does not go up. If the price of Elix does not go up, you may be better off rather than paying 10 transaction fees, 60 cents each, that's $6. Or am I better off leaving it in staking, collect for a couple of days, and then pull one of them out, and then pull one of them back in. Why I can't take out my orchards from V1? Okay, I'm gonna answer that question in a second while we're doing this video, but this is really mostly about my DeFi pet, so let's keep this going. Now, another thing somebody mentioned that they did ask me here, I'm guessing this is gonna be here also, so let's try and get those two answered real quick because we want to focus on my DeFi pet for this one. Does it change? I'm gonna answer your question now. Okay, it's a little different. I'm gonna answer your questions. Does the gas limit change when you change it? Yes, it does. Sometimes it slightly changes, but if I go to my BNB, as you guys can see, my transaction last was with Elix when I was doing my last video. The transaction says 0.001175. If I left it at 350,000 that they have, I believe it would be 0.0017. Being that I changed it to 27, every time I did my transaction, it shows 0.0011. I think that saves me about maybe 5 to 7, maybe 8 cents about. But after you do like 10, 15, 20 times, you're looking at about maybe like a total of like maybe $8 in the long run after like a few days. So it does help. It does help. So I would say yes, change the transaction fee. When it comes to why you can't take it out from V1, go to the Telegram because they did mention they're going to be doing an update between V1 and V2. And until the update is complete, you may not be able to take it out. So you're going to have to wait maybe like another, I believe that says up to 9 p.m. Eastern time. So you may have about another 4 or 5 hours before you can pull your orchards out of the V1 staking and then put it into the V2 staking. I'm not sure if the V2 is because they removed the 50% from the fighting. So they're trying to give everybody a bonus. As you can see, the 50% is no longer here. And it's going to be a higher staking APR. Maybe that's why they're doing that. I'm not 100% sure. Another possibility is that you see how I have like this timing here. I'm going to repeat it. They may be doing, I'm not sure. I've been on the road. I have a motorcycle transportation company. That's why you guys have not seen me posted for a few days. I'm leaving tomorrow for Florida. I'm going to be on the road during this whole situation with the mydefipet thing. So that's why I'm doing it now. But you see how you have to wait for a certain amount of time to pull out your funds? I don't know, once again, they may be doing the same thing with the V2 farming. Once you collect, even if you pull out, it's going to go into something that looks similar to this, where you have to leave it in there for a certain amount of time, or you're going to get a penalty. And by the way, guys, just for your information, this 20% does not change every day. This time here, if it says 5 days, I believe it's a 5-day, if you remove it within 5 days, you're going to get a penalty. Keep doing your fighting during those 5 days. It doesn't matter if it's 1 minute before this timer runs out. Even if it's 1 minute before this timer runs out and you try to claim it, you will pay that 20%. I did pay the 20% myself if you watch the last video I made, but that's only because the orchards in the market was down to 3,100. And if I lost that 20%, it still gave me enough to buy the orchards before they went back up, which now they're about 4,000. So what I saved or what I paid the 20% and took that loss, I saved it because I bought the orchards at 3,100 Elix rather than 4,000. So it still saved me money. It was worth it. All right. So like I said, this is not about Elix. So let's keep moving on. Synergy of Cereal. Now, I mentioned this to you guys about a month ago, and I told you guys, get in, get in, get in. They're completely sold out. No more cards are for sale. Everything is completely sold out. So if you did check it out, congratulations. You're in an exclusive club now because nobody else can buy. Until the market opens, people have to buy it from you. So congratulations on that. And if you did buy your crates, make sure you're staking them to earn your alpha fame. All you have to do is come into your inventory and put into deposit and deposit the ones that you bought so you could start collecting alpha fame. This is going to be beneficial to you for people who has them. I bought these like months ago before I even know what it was. I looked at it. It looked good. I was like, all right, I'll throw in about $300. I bought myself a couple of crates at a pretty decent price, and I've been staking them since then. I think I'm like in the top 5 or 3%, whatever this is. Look like around 3.5 or at least the top 4% of people who's earning alpha fame. But that was just something I did for the hell of it. Before we finish and get back to my defipet, the reason you guys always ask me, hey, why don't you bring up projects before they launch and blah blah, guys, the reason is being that, for example, my defipet is around $5 now. Even if you said, oh, I got in late, no, it's all listen, it's all relative to the way you look at it. If my defipet came out and the token was 33 cents or 30 cents, and you could buy 3 tokens and buy one pet for literally just about $1. Well, now if you want to buy one pet, you're going to spend $15. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm late. Why are you bringing this to us late? Think about it. If dpet token goes up to $40 or $50, right now you're paying $15. Or do you want to say it's going to be late if the token gets to $50 and then you have to spend $150 for one pet versus paying $15? I brought these guys to your game, and I keep telling you guys all the time, doesn't matter how good something looks, be careful, because there's a chance it could do a rug pull. Look like these guys did a rug pull. Because when I came here, I went to launch. I'm like, why is this price so high? Then I went to Poopcoin. And when I got to Poopcoin, I put in bpet. I looked at it, and this is the bullshit that I saw. I'm like, what the fuck is all of this? And look at that. It's still crashing. This looked like a rug pull. That was a rug pull. Look at this. And it's still dumping. So look like this is a rug pull that they've done. They've done a rug pull. Let's see if we can put it on the 4-hour, get a better view. Yeah. You're going to tell me that doesn't look like something went wrong or they did a rug pull or some shit? Even if I go to my staking, 0.18, yeah, that's why I don't bring too many projects right at the beginning. I'd rather you guys miss out on huge profit, but the money that you put in is safe. Things like, for example, I keep telling you guys about step heroes. Like, holy shit, guys, stay on step heroes, stay on step heroes, stay on step heroes. That project, even though if it hasn't actually launched, I can honestly say, you know what, it looks like a very legit project. I don't mind bringing you these guys early, because chances are this going to be, listen, this, I could say, even though we can't say 100% for sure there's not going to be a rug pull, because there's always a chance. But I will have a lot bigger trust into this game for the devs, the company that's behind it, the people who's funding it. I could say 90 to 95% chance this is legit. I don't mind bringing this to you guys. So there's going to be a lot. Listen, if there's 100 projects, 80% of them I'm not sure. Out of the 20 that I could say, hey, these are probably good, out of those 20% that's left, I'm probably going to pick maybe 5 to 10% of them and say, hey, this is a very good chance it's not going to do a rug pull. That's the one I'm going to bring you. I really don't give a shit about the other ones that can do 100 or 1,000x. But if you keep putting your money and you keep losing your money, you're not going to have anything left to put on good projects that guarantee you a good success. That's why I don't bring too many projects at the beginning, because of shit like this. So when I did put my money in here, I did tell you guys, hey, I'm just taking a chance. I only put about 40, 50 bucks. Let's see where it goes. Well, look like that shit went down the drain. So I'll figure out what's going on with this down the line. But for now, yeah, I'm done with this. Step Heroes, very good project. Get into it. Listen, me and hundreds of other YouTubers are talking about this. Also, I would highly suggest that you guys get into where I could say most likely we have a good chance that it's not going to be a rug pull on this one. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. Nope, I didn't save it yet. So let's go on herofi.io if I'm correct. Yep, this one right here, get into it. It's not financial advice. Is this playable now? Holy shit, hold on. Playtoearn? Is this playable? Damn it. This feature is coming soon. Oh, okay. It's not playable yet. If I get extra money, believe me, I'm getting into this. This one in herofi, keep an eye on it. God, I can't say this enough. Keep an eye on Step Heroes and herofi. Last but not least, something I would highly recommend. We're gonna get to my defipet. Highly recommend for you guys to stay in contact with is Monsta Infinite. It doesn't freaking matter if you like the game or not. If you're here to make money, if you would have told me Axie Infinity, when Axie first came out, I was in Axie. I bought a couple of Axies. I like, look stupid. I don't want to play it. I can't even get back into my account because I can't find my credentials. But on as far as making money, if you guys can look at this game and say, okay, I don't like it, but I could put $200 on it, you don't have to play the freaking thing. You don't have to play it. You could literally put money on here. 6 months from now, that $200 investment turns into $2,000. Do you give a shit? Sell it, take your $2,000, make your profit. You might end up enjoying it. There's a few games that I saw, I was like, I would never get into those things, but then when I started playing them, I was like, hey, it's not so bad. Do you want to get into games you only want to play, or do you want to make money? Do you want to make a profit? And this type of game is cheap to get into right now. I believe they stated they want to keep the entry fee for everybody under $50. So even if you could put $100, $200 in, it's a great investment. Either you want to play it because you like the game and you want to enjoy playing the game, or you can see it from a investment point of view. If you can invest $200, $300, and then 1 or 2 years from now, you're getting back out $30,000 or $300,000. Do you give a shit whether you like the game or not? I won't, but I like the money. So it's not just about liking the game. So Monsta Infinity, herofi, Step Heroes, keep an eye on those. And the last but not least is going to be Chicken Derby. We'll get to that in a minute. A-Links, we already done with that, so let me get off of that. So yes, why can't I already answered that? So let's get off of that. Now back to my defipet, Synergy of Syria. Let me get off of that. Again, congratulations to everyone who picked up the crate when I told you guys to pick it up. I think this is going to be huge. I mean, huge. I'm looking at least for what I spent on here, about a total of $280. I probably should be able to get back at least $5 to $6. I could see an easy 10, 20, 30, maybe even 100x with this game over the next few months. All right, let's get off of that. Again, congratulations to everybody. Just make sure you are staking your crates. If you bought them, just come down to inventory and click deposit and start earning the alpha Fame tokens. Let's get off of that. Over here, what was I here for? I was here for a reason. I don't know. We'll come back to it if we need it. I just want to clear up my... Okay, we're going to get back to Chicken Derby at the end. I'm going to show you guys why, because these two things are things I want to introduce you guys to. Now, with my defipet, how long is this video? Okay, 18 minutes. Let's see if I can do this in 10 minutes. With my defipet, guys, when you're hunting, you can only hunt twice. That's it. That's all you can get is hunting twice. So be careful. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. This is going on 18 minutes. I'm going to stop this video from being mostly about my defipet, and immediately after this, I'm going to do another video just focusing on my defipet. All right, so I apologize to anybody who watched the video from the beginning. So I'm going to make a video right after this. As soon as this goes up, probably maybe 20 minutes later, we're going to do an exclusive video just for my defipet. So with that said, let's go to Chicken Derby for now. This is a project I told you guys to get into. I told you guys get into Chicken Derby. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick without having to take too long. Let me go to my channel. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, I believe. Thank you for everyone who's been subscribing. Let's go to videos. I did mention to you guys, get into my there you go, Chicken Derby. 2 weeks ago. This was right before they did I think it was a day or two before they did their last chicken sale. As you guys can see, Monsta Infinity. Okay. Drake Ball, stay away from that shit. Stay away from it like it's the plague now. It's done. It's over with. Finished. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Crypto Blades, we're going to see what happened with that. Again, I mentioned you guys Monster Infinity, Dungeon Universe. I'm going to stay on top of that. There's a few other things here. But okay, back to Chicken Derby. I bought my Chicken Derby about maybe 3 weeks ago, no more than maybe a month ago, and I told you guys, go on OpenSea, buy your chicken. If you guys don't know what Chicken Derby is, it's going to be a racing. Look into it, YouTube it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Point is, I spent about $260 on it. I even still have an offer now where I can take it and profit, maybe do a 3x my money almost. Am I going to take it? No. I've been offered 3.2, and I believe that was about 1,600 if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I still didn't take it. Or 1,200, I didn't take it. Why? Because I know for a fact, most likely, 90% sure, these chickens are going to go to at least 1 Ethereum. And I removed the price that I had at 5.7 and I put 1.7. Because if somebody buys it for this price, congratulations, we're both happy. And then I'm going to go back and buy another 2 or 3 chickens with it. But if you're not on OpenSea, I'm going to put a link to this guy's videos and his channel. I'm going to put on for also this gentleman here for his channel. If you guys are not paying attention to the NFTs, that's where the flipping NFTs on OpenSea is huge, huge profit. You can lose your money easily, but if you do it right, which is why I'm going to put these 2 recommended videos, go watch this guy's channel, flip on OpenSea. Even more, they're telling you how, which one is that? It's not Polygon, it's Solana. The Solana network is, listen, the money to be made on flipping NFTs over there is tremendous. You guys cannot stick to just one form of, okay, NFT gaming, that's it. No. If you're looking to diversify your money, if you're looking to make money in every way that you can, I strongly suggest, at the very least, watch these 2 videos I'm going to link, get an idea on flipping on OpenSea. Which is basically what I'm doing with my chicken here. I'm going to start buying some new projects that's coming out on OpenSea and on Solana to start taking maybe $100, $300, $400 and flip them within a few months and make a few $1,000s. You could easily lose your money, so do your research as much as you can. In case you guys are still not aware, on this channel, I don't promote here's how to do something. I promote other YouTubers that have great content for you guys. So if a YouTuber has good content and they're coming out and they're doing research on 5 or 6 games, I'm going to point you guys to that YouTuber. Why? Because I could bring you guys 4 or 5 games, but if they're doing great research, there's no need for me to redo it, steal everything that they said, and give you guys half-assed information. Plus, for every 3 to 4 games I could bring you guys myself, if I find 7 or 8 other good YouTubers, and each one of those guys are giving you 5, 6, 7 games, you could literally have an option between 20 to 30 games where all of them combined are giving you great information about, or the 3 or 4 I could bring you. Do you guys want to hear about 3 or 4 games or 15 or 20 games? Or how to flip on OpenSea, how to flip on Solana, how to flip on Cardano, how to go into NFTs, how to create NFTs. Here's these great games coming out. That's why on every single channel that I have, every single video that I do, pick any one of them that you want. Let's pick a random one here. Okay, so let's grab this one here. I already muted. Good. Let's pause that because we need to watch this. If you go into my description, Kagi, all these guys are people you should be watching. And if you guys go into my latest videos, for example, let's grab this one about aliens. When you go into my videos, I'm in my description. I even updated for more YouTubers to watch. NFT research sites. I'm going to update this also after you guys watch this video. You'll know what I'm going to update over here. Where am I? Over here also. These 2 guys over here, I'm going to put them here. These are going to be in the section that says recommended YouTubers for flipping NFTs. Alright? If you're not flipping NFTs on OpenSea, you're just losing money. But I want to make sure you guys do it right. Once again, I don't need to come and listen to what they say and then tell, hey guys, here's what you should do on OpenSea. No, that's me putting my priority and my needs before yours. The right way to do it is, hey, Here's these YouTubers that did a great job on how to flip on OpenSea. I don't need to go and try to redo what they did and give you guys half-assed information or misinformation when I could send you to their channel and you could get it directly from the people who are doing it right. I don't need to glorify my channel. The way I promote my channel is by finding great YouTubers that could give you guys much better information than I do, and I'm sure you guys can appreciate me doing that rather than trying to repeat what they say and give you guys half-assed information. So these are the two that I'm going to do today, which is going to be a new thing we're doing on this channel, is flipping on OpenSea. Okay? So with that said, I'm going to keep this video stopping here at 25 minutes. And like I said, very shortly, we're going to dedicate a video to mydefipet because that alone is going to take about 20 minutes, so we don't need a 40-minute video. So I will see you guys in the next video shortly. In the meantime, if you guys appreciate what you got here, help me get to at least 300 subscribers, which I think I'm about to do very soon. I think I got 2 more to go, and we'll be at 300. So the next one is going to be, let's see if we can get to 500. All right, guys. In the meantime, level up and game on. I'll see you guys shortly in the next video for mydefipet.